Asia Wilson, your A1,
Yeah.
shocked the world, broke the internet. How did you keep it all inward? Because I know a lot of people had so much to say, and they were really going to bat for you.
Yeah, they were, and I support, and I thank you for everyone that was out there supporting me. I got the messages, I got the DMs, but it was hard keeping it. But I wanted to make sure that it was great. I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like half speed. I wanted it to be great. I wanted it to be top tier. So that was the easy part of keeping it under wraps, because I'm like, it's not there yet. But now that it's there yet, and the rollout's there, I'm super excited, and I'm so blessed, because this is gonna be good. The best is yet to come.
Hey, anything you touch turns to gold. I mean, but you mentioned the process. People don't know how much it takes to make a shoe.
Not at all.
When did you find out, and what has the process been?
I found out maybe a couple years ago. Like, it's been a minute. We sat down. Coach Daly actually was the one that recorded a video for me and announced it to me. And right there, I kind of had a moment, because it's surreal. It really is, when they say, like, no, you're going to be a signature athlete. And then from that moment, it was constant talks. It was constant meetings, a lot of decks, a lot of picking fabrics, and just different things, because I wanted to be different. I didn't want it to be like another shoe. I wanted it to be very, very different to me, and what the consumer also loves. So it's taken a minute, and it has, and we stripped boards, we went back to new ones, got some things from old ones, and now I feel like we have a masterpiece in our hands. And so for those out there, it's like, oh, well, finally, like, now you just did it because everyone's talking about it. No, this has been in the works for a minute. It's just something that I wanted to keep close-knit, and I wanted to be the one to leak it and, like, say those things, because it's a big moment.
Taking agency over yourself and your stories is something big that we see athletes doing right now. What was the power like within your hands today? You just popped out with the, of course I have a shoe.com. What was that, having agency over that news?
It was so much fun. It really was. I feel like we don't really, like, as athletes.
It's so casual, y'all. So casual.
It's so much fun, because we don't really get that. Like, athletes, something's always being said about us, and it's always being talked about in some other light. But it's like, now we have an opportunity for, like, for us to get the talking stick. And be like, no, I'm going to say this. And so it was just so powerful and, like, so much fun. Just being able just to rock a hoodie and, like, no statement, just walk my 10 little seconds and my 10 steps.
Didn't say anything to anybody.
Didn't say a word, and it's like, hey, that's sometimes the best message.
Did people peep game? I don't know if we peep game now. I don't know if we peep game. But, you know, when you're so successful, and you keep checking off things, and it's just kind of, I look inward, and I'm like, how does somebody keep getting better? How have you dealt with the trauma that comes with success, the major life shift with it, and how are you able to add things to your shoe that are reflective of you in your journey?
Man, I think the biggest thing is I pray a lot. I pray a lot, and I have a lot of time for me. I really look within myself and say, what do I want? Like, sometimes I feel like we don't ask ourselves that enough, and it's not in a selfish way. It's like, really, what do you want? And I make that list, and I surround myself with people that love me and tell me things that I need to hear, not what I want to hear. And I go from there, and I'm so glad. And within my shoe, there's a couple Easter eggs that will speak that.
Ooh, can you drop some? No.
I can't.
That's 2025, y'all. 2025.
Not to wait. But no, it's some Easter eggs in that I hope people understand that this is like, it's a shoe for everybody. Like, it's gonna be big. Like, it's a collection. It's not just a shoe. It's a lot more into it that I can't wait for people to really tap into. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's really, hopefully whoever wears it, wherever they wear it, they understand that it's a piece of me, but you got to be top tier when you wear that shoe. You got to be the best of the best version of yourself, and go out there and execute everything that you have in front of you.
One sentence statement on how you want us to feel when we put that A1 on.
When you put that A1 on, you got to be top tier.
Okay. Period. Thanks, Asia. keep rising. I mean, it's just the limit does not exist for you.
Thank you.